When people hear the name MrBeast, most think of million-dollar challenges, elaborate sets, and stunts that look like they belong in big-budget Hollywood productions. But behind the spectacle is one of the most fascinating financial machines the creator economy has ever seen. To understand how Jimmy Donaldson MrBeast turned a teenager's hobby into a revenue-producing empire that rivals traditional studios, you must break down the ecosystem that fuels his videos, his companies, and his ever-expanding influence. And that ecosystem begins with a simple question: where does the money actually come from? Let's start with the most visible stream: YouTube ad revenue. When MrBeast uploads a video, millions of people click within minutes. A standard MrBeast upload gets anywhere from 50 million to 200 million views, sometimes more. Across his main channel, his average monthly views frequently exceed 600 million. On YouTube, advertisers pay based on CPM, cost per thousand views. While CPM varies by video category, country, and season, large creators with massive audience retention and premium advertiser interest often earn somewhere between $2 to $8 per thousand monetized views. If we take a conservative mid-range estimate of around $4 CPM and assume 50 to 70% of total views are monetized, that means MrBeast's main channel can generate around $3 to $5 million per month from ads alone. That doesn't even include his other channels like Beast Reacts, Beast Philanthropy, Beast Gaming, or MrBeast en Español, each pulling tens of millions of additional views. Summed together, his entire YouTube ecosystem can reasonably bring in tens of millions of dollars annually just from ads. But here's the first twist: ads are only a small part of the total picture. One of MrBeast's biggest income sources is sponsorships. Unlike many creators who may charge tens of thousands for a brand integration, MrBeast operates on an entirely different scale. Brands pay for exposure across tens of millions of viewers in a single upload, comparable to major television events. A typical sponsor deal on his channel is often reported to fall within the range of $2.5 to $3 million per integration, depending on the campaign. But unlike traditional advertising where the money goes into executives' pockets, MrBeast typically reinvests a large portion of that sponsorship budget directly back into the video itself, meaning the brand effectively helps fund the production that fans love. This creates a unique loop. The bigger the brand deal, the bigger the video, the more views, the more brands want to work with him. It's a feedback cycle that grows with every upload. Next, there is merchandise, which often goes under the radar because the attention is usually on the videos. Yet MrBeast's merchandise drops, managed through his brand Beast Gear, can generate millions within days. Clothing lines, hoodies, shirts, limited edition items have become a standard revenue engine for large creators, but few have the scale of MrBeast. His merch offerings, boosted by his enormous visibility, are estimated by analysts to bring in 8 figures annually, depending on release frequency and marketing pushes. But the biggest shift in MrBeast's financial strategy came when he moved from simply being a creator who monetizes views to becoming a creator entrepreneur building full-scale companies. This pivot involved 2 major ventures: MrBeast Burger and Feastables. MrBeast Burger launched as a virtual dining concept, a collaboration with cloud kitchens and restaurant partners who fulfilled delivery orders based on his menu. At its peak, the brand expanded to hundreds of locations across the US and internationally. On opening day alone, reports estimated over $1 million in revenue. While the venture eventually ended its partnership and scaled down, the initial model demonstrated something groundbreaking. Creators could launch businesses with immediate national presence simply through digital influence. Then came Feastables, MrBeast's chocolate and snack brand. This wasn't just a creator slapping his name onto a product. It was built as a real consumer goods company competing with giants like Hershey and Mars. When Feastables launched, it quickly captured attention, both from fans and from the broader food industry. Shelves in Walmart were restocked within hours, and the brand expanded rapidly online. For the first year, Feastables generated tens of millions in sales, and new flavors, collaborations, and distribution deals pushed it into mainstream retail circulation. For most creators, merch is the pinnacle of business ventures. But MrBeast leaped into CPG, consumer packaged goods, with a level of ambition far beyond typical influencer brands. So where do investments come in? MrBeast has also attracted interest from major investors, media groups, private equity firms, and Silicon Valley figures recognize the growth potential of creator-driven brands. Various reports have suggested that outside investors have approached MrBeast with valuations for his overall business empire ranging from $1 billion up to $10 billion, depending on what is included: his content library, Feastables, his IP, and potential future expansion. MrBeast himself publicly acknowledged that he once received an offer in the $1 billion range and turned it down, believing it undervalued the future of his company. But the most important part of MrBeast's financial strategy isn't just revenue, it's reinvestment. Unlike many creators who take their profits home, MrBeast is well known for putting nearly everything back into the content. He has said multiple times that he reinvests every dollar to scale the next video. This reinvestment philosophy is rare, even among large YouTubers. Some MrBeast videos reportedly cost $2 to $3 million to produce. His large-scale challenges, massive sets, hired crews, editors, logistics, and giveaways all add up. One video reaching 100 million views might be a multimillion-dollar production, but it sets a new standard, pulling in new subscribers, strengthening the brand, attracting more sponsors, and further amplifying growth. Think of it like a startup with a constantly reinvested revenue model. He takes every dollar earned and turns it into more exposure, more scale, more influence. In this sense, MrBeast doesn't operate like a traditional YouTuber. He operates like a media studio. His team includes writers, producers, editors, logistics coordinators, set builders, and operations managers. His production warehouses are essentially film studios redesigned for YouTube's unique pacing and audience retention strategies. Every challenge is storyboarded. Every segment is tested. Every second of the video is scrutinized to maximize engagement. The reinvestment loop, earn, reinvest, scale, becomes the engine that keeps everything moving. Beyond direct income, MrBeast's financial model includes equity bets, often overlooked but crucial to understanding the full picture. By launching companies, especially ones where he owns significant equity, he creates long-term assets that grow independently of YouTube. Feastables' success increases the valuation of the company, which in turn increases MrBeast's own net worth. If Feastables continues growing and expands globally, its valuation could rise dramatically. Even a modest exit or partial sale could represent hundreds of millions in value. And that's before considering the power of the MrBeast brand itself. The more his influence grows, the more leverage he has for future partnerships, brand launches, and expansions. He has hinted at future plans ranging from additional food products to brick-and-mortar ventures, and even early discussions about building one of the biggest content studios in the world. So what does this all add up to? Most financial analysts estimate MrBeast's total net worth somewhere between $600 million and $750 million, depending on how Feastables is valued and whether one includes the projected value of his IP and companies. Other high-end valuations, especially those that consider him a future media titan, place the number closer to $1 billion or more. The truth likely falls somewhere in the middle, though MrBeast himself has downplayed personal wealth as a metric of success, repeatedly emphasizing reinvestment and long-term vision over short-term profit. But the financial impact goes beyond numbers. MrBeast's model is reshaping the creator economy. He proved that creators can build businesses larger than the media platforms they started on. He demonstrated that digital-first companies can compete with legacy brands. And he showed an entire generation that influence, when combined with business strategy, can become one of the most powerful currencies in the modern world. Whether you call him an entertainer, entrepreneur, philanthropist, or media pioneer, one thing is clear. The financial engine behind MrBeast is unlike anything the internet has ever seen. It is a blend of analytical precision, relentless reinvestment, and the ambition to constantly outdo himself. And that engine, fueled by millions of fans around the world, is only continuing to accelerate. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.